This story is about Attila, a famous thief. He had a unique habit. Before every robbery, he'd drink whiskey. And after stealing, he'd leave the bottle behind. Now Attila is in a police station. Officer Bardos is interrogating him. Attila robbed 26 banks in 6 years. Let's learn about Attila's childhood. His father was poor and couldn't raise him. His uncle adopted him. But soon the uncle got tired of his behavior. They sent him to a boarding school. It was like a prison. Children were tortured for small mistakes. At 20, Attila joined the army. He learned to handle guns. Then he became a prison guard. One night, 2 prisoners tried to escape. Attila couldn't shoot them, but other guards killed them. This troubled Attila deeply. He decided to leave the army. He wanted a new life somewhere else. One night he escaped. He traveled under a freight train for hours. He finally reached Budapest. His dream was to play ice hockey, but he had no money or place to stay. He got a job cleaning at a sports club. He practiced hockey in his free time. Soon he made friends with other players. One day at a bar, he saw a girl. Her name was Kita. He liked her immediately. He gathered courage and talked to her. They started meeting regularly. One day he took her to a movie. He didn't have money for popcorn. Kita paid for it herself. This embarrassed Attila deeply. He decided to find a better job. To work in Budapest, he needed citizenship. He went to the immigration office. They asked for his government ID. He had fled his country, so he had no ID. Without ID, citizenship was impossible. Attila's heart broke. He couldn't go back to get the ID. His friend Zero had a solution. Zero's uncle worked at immigration. Zero told him to visit his uncle. The next day, Attila went there. He gave the uncle money and a photo. The uncle said it wasn't enough, but he agreed to help anyway. That evening, Attila watched TV. A European dictator had died. This would affect all of Europe. If Attila didn't get citizenship in time, he'd be sent back to his country. Attila became very worried. He feared arrest any day. One night he visited Kita's home. Her parents invited him for dinner. During dinner, her father asked about his future. Attila had no good answer. When Keta left the room, her father insulted him badly. "You're not worthy of my daughter. You have no job, house, or family." Attila was deeply hurt and left immediately. Kita returned and found him gone. Her heart broke completely. Days later, Attila visited a post office. There were no guards inside. The idea of robbery entered his mind. That evening, he bought a fake wig and a gun. He dressed up as an officer. Before the robbery, he was very nervous. He drank a bottle of whiskey. Still, he was pale with fear. He jumped over the counter. He held everyone at gunpoint. He locked them in a room. He filled his bag with money. Then he fled quickly. He ran through a tunnel. He threw away his wig and clothes. Back home, he emptied his bag. So much money! His life changed overnight completely. He ate at 5-star restaurants. He went to expensive clubs. He wore branded clothes. He paid his friends' debts. He bought a fancy car. He went to meet Keta. Keta asked where he'd been. He said he was earning money to marry her. He gave her a beautiful gift. Keda was very happy. His hockey friends saw his wealth. They wondered where it came from. He said he invested in his hometown. Time passed and life improved. He was happy with Keda. He took her to fancy places. But his money started running out. He became very worried. He only knew how to steal. He planned another big robbery. This time using a motorcycle. He bought a second-hand bike. He went to a post office. He didn't see the guard outside. After robbing, the guard got suspicious. Attila got scared and ran. A car hit him. He picked up his bike and continued. The guard kept chasing him. Finally, he jumped into a river. He swam to safety. After this robbery, his appetite grew. He robbed several banks. He knew his money would run out. He became famous in the city. People called him Whiskey Bandit because he left whiskey at every robbery. By now, he was very rich. He took Keda traveling. They visited different countries together. They had lots of fun. Back at the police station, Bardos examined Attila's passport. He was very surprised. A thief could travel freely, but an honest cop couldn't. At hockey practice, Attila met Gaza. He was the coach's son. The next day, Attila robbed another bank, very cleanly and carefully. The police were very alert. They cordoned off the city. Attila went to a building's roof. He waited for things to cool down. He fell asleep. In the morning, he left cleanly. Time passed quickly. He became famous across the country as Whiskey Bandit. A film was made about him. No one knew he was the real bandit. During a hockey match, a fight broke out. He was beaten badly. Gaza helped him. Attila liked this very much. They became close friends. Attila told Gaza about his robberies. Gaza was shocked. Attila was the Whiskey Bandit. Gaza immediately wanted to join. A few days later, they robbed a large bank. Gaza kept the hostages. Attila filled bags with money. He left whiskey in the vault. They escaped together. They celebrated at a bar. The next day at the gym, Attila saw Gaza with friends. He worried Gaza was telling secrets. He asked Gaza about it. Gaza said he was discussing a movie. He'd never tell about the robbery. Attila believed him. But fear stayed with him. A few days later, Attila planned another bank robbery. If caught, they had a plan. Don't talk to police for 3 hours. Gaza agreed to it. They went to the biggest bank in the city. Gaza took hostages. Attila stole money. Coming out, they saw police. Surrounded from all sides. Police caught Gaza. But Attila escaped with money. Gaza didn't talk for 3 hours. The police beat him badly. But he stayed completely silent. Attila tried to get him bail. But no lawyer took the case. During interrogation, Gaza asked about the time. Bardos realized he was waiting for someone. He moved Gaza to a special room with a fast clock. After 3 hours, Gaza gave up. He told police about Attila. Meanwhile, Attila reached a checkpoint. Police asked for ID. They recognized him immediately. He was arrested, sent to high-security prison. Kata came to visit. She told him she's marrying someone else. Attila was heartbroken completely. He had no one left in the world. Back at the police station, Bartos promised him lifelong imprisonment. In his cell, Attila made a rope from bed sheets. He jumped the prison wall. But police caught him 9 hours later. He got 16 years in prison. 12 years passed. His behavior was good. The court forgave the rest. He was released. He gave up robbery completely. He lived honestly ever after. This story is based on true events. It teaches us about redemption. I hope you like this story. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Tell me where you're watching from. Happy New Year to everyone. See you soon with a new story. Till then, stay safe. Keep chilling and enjoying life. Thanks for watching this story. Have a great day ahead.